99% of the golfing population, if asked, would say that if they swung gently or slower, that they become more accurate. And it's an absolute fib. It's just not true. If you slow your swing down, it just means the ball doesn't go as far into trees. That is all that changes. Take it from me, you cannot trade power for accuracy. Accuracy of itself does not guarantee power, but I want to show you that power guarantees accuracy. If you'd asked me 7 or 8 years ago what happens to pupils' dispersion the harder they hit it, in a heartbeat I would have said that it spreads. Because of the GC2 system and the quad camera, I've been able to, over the last 4 years, really track the dispersion of powerful shots and weak shots. Do it for yourself as an experiment. Get any golfer to hit 90 shots and then cherry pick the 30 strongest and cherry pick the 30 weakest. You will find that the dispersion of the stronger shots will be considerably tighter than the dispersion of the bad shots. So why is that? It's not just my idea, there is a reason for it. Here's my fence post. I'm trying to drive it into the ground. So I want to hit the ball, I want to hit the post with the mallet in plane. So let's suppose I've got 50 miles an hour. 50 miles an hour across the post has no use to anybody. 50 miles an hour glancing, there's some effect, but it's not the most powerful blow. It's a deflected, weakened blow. However, you can see 50 miles an hour in plane, the most powerful blow is also the most accurate. That's the law. Now we know the golf ball's a sphere, but if we think about laying the stake down, it's the same. I could do this with an upright swing. I could do it with an intermediate swing plane. I could do it with a flat driver swing plane. But my most powerful blow will be my most accurate. So if I coil and stand up, you can see that I'm in my ideal plane. This is the most powerful. That's above glancing. That's below glancing. The most powerful rotation coincides with the most accurate hit. When you watch the guys on tour, they're not hitting the ball over 330 yards because they're patting it, they are ripping it. And the ripped ball goes down those tight fairways with lots of run. And it's amazing that people like Rory and Tiger hit so many fairways when they do so. But why? Particularly in Rory's case, he knows his most powerful drive is his most accurate. The moment he starts backing off, as Tiger proves, he can become a bit suspect. But when he's really swinging the driver in full flow, that's when he's hitting fairways. Okay, so I need to be taught as a kid or advised that the most accurate bow is the most powerful. This is where Explanar comes into its own. Once you set up the Explanar at the correct height, this is the driver length roller. I'm going down the handle, I'm going to hold the grip at the bottom, and I'm going to simulate a 5-iron. So at the moment, Explanar's a little bit on the flat side. I'll just bring it up just a little bit. So now I can simulate the 5-iron, 6-iron type swing. There we go, I can just check. So, I'm now aligned with the ball target line. Up over here is out of plane, glancing below to the left of target, steep angle of attack. If I came in here, I'd be shallow, on the up, thin shot, blocked out to the right. The beauty about the Explanar is it keeps me close to my ideal swing plane. My most powerful rotation becomes my most accurate. If I were to leave the Explanar, I've left the plane, I've become inaccurate. If I go below Explanar, I'm not in plane, glancing below. So the beautiful thing is, whatever the swing plane of the person, be you a tall person at 6'6" or a lady of 5 foot back down here, then although the angle of the plane is changing, its alignment with the ball target line is true. So when you do a few minutes on Explanar, you don't have to think about it. Your body will remember it for 5 or 6 shots. So, take my 6-iron. I'm going to make the most powerful shoulder turn that I can make to my throat and then go through. Pulled it slightly, but it was a strong shot and it will be pin high. Let's just do another one. So again, I'm going to load. Maximum power. You can see that I'm in plane. So I don't try to be in plane. I try to create my most powerful swing. If I make my most powerful coil, plane is the result of what happens. Here we go. Load and through. And that was better because I was in plane on the way through. You can't swing in perfect plane all the time because you're not a robot. But when you work at Explanar for 4 or 5 minutes and then come out, your body remembers to explain our feeling for about 6 or 7 shots.